For too long, we've accepted limiting beliefs about what children are capable of. We tell them to wait until they're older to build, to lead, to innovate, and those limits have become cultural norms. But the truth is, young minds are limitless when you nurture curiosity instead of compliance. I imagine a future where 10-year-olds are building companies, solving problems, and shaping the culture. Lumi exists to unlock that potential by combining emotional development, AI companionship, and imaginative learning. That belief comes from my life. I grew up on Section 8 housing, often in hoarders' homes, sometimes going without food, bouncing between places with a single mom. By age 8, I was the man of the house, mowing lawns, raking leaves, and giving earnings to my mom to contribute to the family. By age 9, I had started subcontracting in the neighborhood kids, and while I did the sales, they would do the raking. By age 10, I was taking my 2-year-old sister over to preschool on the city bus. Think for a second and imagine yourself, you're on the city bus and you see a 10-year-old walk in, pushing a stroller with a 2-year-old in the stroller. That's what I was doing. I learned early to shake those limiting beliefs. By the time college came around, I actually did struggle in school initially. However, I was one of the first people out of my major to get a lab internship my freshman year. And I worked at a virology lab doing cell culture, doing PCR, while all of my classmates who were getting much better grades were just learning about it in theory, but I was actually doing it. After this, it really made me rethink school and the system as a whole. I took a leave of absence and I started a tech startup that sold to student-led clubs and organizations to help students find opportunities and resources on campus. We eventually wanted that to grow into a LinkedIn for entrepreneurs and creatives. However, COVID killed our go-to-market strategy and I had to pivot. So I started working for early stage tech startups. After working for a number of companies, I had the bright idea that I wanted to be a venture capitalist. Many people thought that that was delusional because I didn't have a college degree and I was attempting to go into one of the most competitive and sought after fields. I didn't let that discourage me, so I printed out my resume and walked around to all the LA firms. I got denied by the majority of them, but I managed to land a meeting with the VP of People at Graycroft. He told me that it would likely be a 5-year plan for me to get into venture. I ended up leaving that meeting and I built a co-investor network with investors from over 100 different funds. And within a year's time, I was working as an investment associate for Black Ops VC. It's always the kids who start early and completely go against all social norms that do great things. Take into account Jack Dorsey, Mark Zuckerberg, or Bill Gates, or even my good friend Eric Zhu. He started a company at age 12, sold it to a school district, started another company by age 15, raised 2.5 million. He just started his third company. By age 18, he just raised 10 million. I envision a world where any kid can do this with the right support. Lumi is my way of re-engineering the culture by completely reinventing early childhood development. I would like to sculpt a future and empower the youth to be able to make a bigger impact on this world.